Well, there's a great rabbi, the Rabbi of Lublin, who once said, "What kind of God would it be toward whom there was only one way or one path?" I certainly totally agree with that. The problem would be, and the rabbi presumably thought that if you thought you had a path that was a sure and trustworthy path, granted there might be other paths, you want to make sure that the God you worship is bigger than anything you claim you control, but you don't know what those other paths are. So he was a good Orthodox Jew. Another thing that strikes me is Gandhi's remark. Now this, I want to go beyond something. Gandhi once said to a Westerner, and there are a number of people who have done this, I think the Dalai Lama has said this frequently to people too, who was seeking to become more religious. And he said, go join Christianity. Go to the depth of your own tradition. Partially because culturally it's not so easy just to jump to become a Hindu or a Buddhist or whatever. I suppose there was a sense that at the depth of the deepest religious tradition, Gandhi felt you could find in Christianity what he had in Hinduism. That's not a satisfactory thing because it doesn't answer the truth question. It's really a cultural thing. The way I get it, sticking with the rabbi, what kind of God would that be for whom there was only one path? I think that has to be true, but I have a path, namely the way of Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life, that I know is the true path. And I feel bound by that. Now, do I understand all the ways? Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life outside of the Christian path? Of course not. I don't at all. So there may be profound ways that God and God's Spirit, I know there are, is at work outside of what I know, but I feel fairly bound by what I know as a path. And I don't think it's just the same as any other old path, and I suppose when pushed, I would want to give an argument that's more than just a cultural argument, more than just that, well, we are Westerners and therefore Christianity. But I have to face the fact, I think the Catholic Church has done it rather well compared to some other Christian groups, so that at the Vatican Council, that somehow God is at work in other paths besides Christianity. They are not simply errors or the work of the devil or not sources of illumination and enlightenment.